Um, oops. Uh, Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is your boy Bakar King from Bax Production. As you know, Bax Production have been going on for the past 2 years. First, we started on MySpace and then YouTube. Now we're on Facebook and Twitter. And for our followers who have been paying attention to what we've been doing, you will find out that Bax Production has been busy promoting Sierra Leonean artists, both in Sierra Leone and abroad. And this is 2010. We are looking forward to go beyond that, in a sense that we are not just going to be promoting Sierra Leonean artists, but we are going to be promoting Sierra Leoneans. It's about Sierra Leonean life, Sierra Leoneans who are working very hard in order to put the name of Sierra Leone in the map. So this can be in different categories, footballers, artists, businessmen, anybody who's a Sierra Leonean who's making name. All right. So today, this interview you are going to be watching very soon would be about a Sierra Leonean who is very special. Special in the sense that, as an icon of Sierra Leone, of our country, our beloved Sierra Leone, it's our responsibility to be able to recognize these kind of people who are not just working for themselves, but they are working for the country. They're working for Sierra Leone. They represent Sierra Leone in any different form. We have been training this guy for the past 2 months in order to get in touch with him. But as a footballer, he's been busy, training and doing other stuffs. But luckily, we are able to catch him, and then we had this exclusive, in-depth interview with him. Alright, so now I'm going to give you a little bit profile about this guy. He left Sierra Leone at a very early age and then traveled to Sweden. He started playing in Sweden, and then because he was very successful, he's been playing for different clubs in Europe. But presently, he's playing for a team known as Willem II in Tilburg, Holland. He's been playing there for the 4th year. This is the 4th season in 2010. And during his game in Willem II, he has able to win 2 important awards as best player. In 2006 to 2007, he won the best player. In 2007, 2008, he won the best player. All right. And then in 2008, he won one of the most prestigious awards non-Sierra Leoneans have ever had, which is called the Fifth Pro. Fifth Pro is an award given to people who are not just working on their career, but then they are working to help other people who are not even related to them. So therefore, this is a very big achievement for Sierra Leone, and he has been the first Sierra Leonean who has won this award. So therefore, we need to applaud him for that, because this is history in the making. This guy is a laid-back person. He doesn't like people to know about him, and not so much people know about what he does outside his football career. So that's the reason why we, Bax Production, decided that as we focus on introducing Sierra Leoneans who are doing extremely well for our people, therefore we need to talk to this guy. So I'm not going to give you more information about him. You'll be able to find out during the interview about this gentleman. Okay, so I hope you follow this interview. We are going to divide this interview into 3 sections. Each section will be about 10-minute length, so that we'll be able to put these videos on YouTube. So it's going to be on part 1, part 2, and part 3. So for you to get the full information about this gentleman, go to youtube.com/Ibrahim Kagbo. That's his name. His name is Ibrahim Kagbo, but many Sierra Leoneans know him as Obreh. So if you want to get more information about what he's been doing all along for Sierra Leone, go to youtube.com/Ibrahim Kagbo. Then you can find a lot of videos about him. But for now, watch this interview and then please leave your comment. If you want to help to promote what he is promoting in Sierra Leone, you can contact him, because his contact information will be on the screen during the interview. So I hope you enjoyed this interview. Okay, so now let us go.
nationale selectie van Sierra Leone. De wedstrijd stond in het teken van de Ibrahim Carpo Foundation. Carpo speelde een helft mee met Willem II en een helft met Sierra Leone, het land dat hij op zijn 14e al verliet.
Yeah, it was a difficult moment. Just decided at the age of 14, decided to go to Sweden. But my mother also said to the agent, yeah, it's not easy to let my son go to Sweden. And I said to mom, and I remember always that one statement that I make to my mom, that let me go to Sweden. There's so much suffering here in Africa. And I've seen a lot of movie how the white people live, you know. So let me go to Sweden and try to live like them, you know, and try to learn from them. Then when I come back to my country, and I will do so many things here in my country. And then my mother said, okay, you can go.
I think this guy is a very good player, you know, and I'm disappointed on him, you know, to call me a nigger in the field and 20 play with at this 5 black player in their team, and he called me a nigger, you know, and I think the black player in the team has to take action against him.
FIFPro Congress in Chile. This is 2 weeks ago. I'm standing in the Willem II Stadium in Tilburg in the Netherlands, where FIFPro is giving a very special prize to a very special football player.
In the Freetown Stadium in Sierra Leone, the national football team is preparing for its match against South Africa. Amongst the players is Ibrahim Carbo, the Willem II midfielder, and for his many fans an immortal figure thanks to this wonderful goal against Roda JC. Between the training sessions, Carbo, as an ambassador for the aid organization CARE, went to see how some of the money which CARE is investing in Sierra Leone is being spent. But first, let Obreh, as he is known in his homeland, express his passion for football. On Freetown Beach, he's playing a special game. The players of the national amputee football team are the living witnesses of the atrocities which were committed during the 10-year civil war. Ibrahim Carbo goes to take a look at how the construction of the center is coming along.
This is a community hall whereby we can sit and solve our problems.
These days, water and bread are in short supply in the prison. The water tanks are empty and there's therefore no drinking water. Ibrahim's mother worked here for many years as a warder and knows the right people who will ensure that Ibrahim can walk around safely. The living conditions are harrowing. We are in the section of the prison where the women are housed, and in order to be able to record the meeting between Ibrahim and Logan, we ask for permission to film the female prisoners from behind and therefore anonymously. Permission is granted.
Nice to meet you.
My name is Ibrahim.
Logan.
Logan tells Ibrahim that her organization does not only offer legal assistance. In the women's prison, English lessons are also given and the women are taught how to calculate figures. Various legal students help out on a voluntary basis. But of course, the most important task is to bring those prisoners who are being held without trial before a judge in a safe and legitimate manner.
A lot of these women are here for 2, 3, sometimes 4 years on remand before they are even brought to court to be tried.
Saturday afternoon, the 14th of June, has finally arrived. The meeting with South Africa is sending the fans of Ibrahim and his teammates into raptures. Sierra Leone is at the bottom of its qualifying group with no points. The forecast is downbeat since they have never beaten South Africa. But thanks to a converted penalty kick, the Leone Stars secure a historic 1-0 victory and the Sierra Leone's great stars carried off the field in triumph.